This video was brought to you in part by the supporters of the AMTV Patreon. Thank you. Hello there guys, it's Adam Martyn here, and today's a short little video because I want to talk about the Blu-ray collection sets. Now what you see before you are the first two in the range for Season 12 and Season 19 of Doctor Who, and this range, as glorious as it is, has been the bane of some people's lives for the past few years in terms of getting them. They're limited edition, and a lot of people missed out, especially on these first two. But that problem is no longer needed because we have these. These are the brand new standard edition re-releases of the collection sets. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at today here on AMTV. So first, let's delve into the Season 19 box set. The reason why I'm not going to do Season 12 right now, I'll explain a little bit later. So as we can see from the base look of this, the standard edition re-release is a bit smaller. It's not as tall as the original. It does have the same front cover. The only major difference, I suppose, is the fact there's no slip for the box to slide into, at least on the bottom anyway. And you have the Blu-ray banner as well, just in case you forgot this was Blu-ray only. Looking at the side, you can also see the standard edition re-release is a lot thinner. It's roughly about half the size of the limited edition set, and the limited edition sets were already saving space anyway. They're about the size of 3 or 4 standard DVD cases, so you were already saving space, but now these standard edition ones are going to save you even more space. So if you have limited space on your shelf and you want to have the most, I don't know how to say it, like the most space-saving measures possible, then the standard edition one might be the set for you. Also, you have the new BBFC logo down there. I know some people don't like it, but hey, it was always going to make its way around eventually. Looking at the back, once again, everything is pretty much the same. The same sort of little bump, although they've flipped around the story titles and the little description of the season. Not sure why they've done that. But they do have all of the special features listed. It's the same image on the back, obviously slightly smaller because the standard edition box is smaller. And the standard edition box is also carbon neutral, apparently, so we're doing our bit for the environment. Just to give you a reminder of what the limited edition set looks like inside, when you open it, you can see the discs on the right, which are in that sort of tray sort of style, you know, moving them across. And on the left, you have the image of the TARDIS and Peter Davison as the Fifth Doctor. And when you open it, of course, the booklet is housed within. The standard edition set is a little bit different in that regard. Looking at the standard edition set, it comes in this, just this slip. Out comes the regular Blu-ray box. This is the box you'll see in pretty much every Blu-ray you'll ever come across, but that is the standard. And when you open it up, it takes a little bit of doing, but when you really wrench it open, you can see that there is a booklet. I do believe, I've heard from some people that there are less pages in this booklet, apparently, but all the discs are indeed present in this flip sort of style. And you might be wondering, where's disc 1? That's disc 2 there. Disc 1 is actually hiding a little bit. It's hiding behind the booklet. So it is there, haven't been shortchanged. All 8 discs that were in the limited edition set are also present in the standard edition set. And you're still getting a booklet, so that's quite nice. So the only thing you're missing out on the inside, really, is some of the more unique artwork. But now just to focus on Season 12 for a hot second, the copy I have of the limited edition set is in fact the second edition release. So the original release came out in 2018, and I didn't pick it up. I didn't have a Blu-ray player. A lot of people didn't pick it up. And they went really fast and they sold on the market for extortionate prices. But in March of 2020, they re-released that limited edition set, which was great because then we could finally complete our sets. The only problem with mine, as you can see here, is that the discs are marketed as Season 10. Now, even though the discs say Season 10, these are the Season 12 stories. You know, all the correct information is on there. They just got printed with the wrong cover. So I didn't mind it as much, but, you know, it was a bit of a slight annoyance. However, the standard edition of Season 12, looking as we open, does in fact contain the correct disc images. So now I finally have Season 12 with the correct discs after long last. As you can see, though, all the new discs have the new BBFC logos in them as well. So that's just something to note. But yes, finally glad to have that. So that's really just a quick little look. I wasn't going to make this too much of a deep dive. I felt there wasn't that much really to talk about. I suppose with the standard editions now, I haven't heard anyone complain about getting them, so they are producing them to quite a sizable quantity, I would say. You can get them in all the usual places like Amazon or in stores like HMV, which is where I got mine. I suppose the main reason to get these standard edition sets, obviously the major one is if you missed out on the limited edition sets and you felt that you couldn't start collecting them because these first two in particular were out of reach, you now can. And they are going forward with this. The next two box sets, which is Season 18 and Season 10, are getting standard edition re-releases as well. That I believe is happening on July the 5th, which is quite quick, actually, so that the others might be coming soon. So this might be the way forward. There is no direct confirmation yet if all the sets are getting standard edition re-releases. I believe that hasn't been confirmed, so keep that in mind. But I think it's highly likely at this point because these sets are popular and people are definitely going to be buying these standard edition ones to either replace these ones or to fill the gaps. Another reason why you'd want to get these standard edition ones is for space, as I mentioned. These are half the size of the limited edition box sets, and I know for some people, even though the limited edition sets saved space from the DVDs, it's still not enough. If you've really tight for space, then I'd highly recommend the standard edition ones because you're still getting the same content on the disc, you're getting all the stories, you're getting all the special features. The only thing you're really missing is the notion of like the whole limited edition box. You're missing some of the specific artwork, but aside from that, you're still getting pretty much the same set. Some people are getting it because they want to display the standard edition ones, you know, on their DVD shelf, if you like, so the spines are out, because then I'm going to display my limited edition boxes so they're forward-facing, so you can really see the artwork. That was one of the great shames I personally found, because obviously I like to put my media on a shelf, so it's mainly the spine showing, but this is such beautiful artwork done by Lee Binding, go and check him out, by the way, that you want to display this, or I want to display this. So I'm going to keep both for now. But I realise, you know, in the future, if I ever have an issue with space, which I probably will, I will be willing to probably get rid of the limited edition sets. But that's all for this little video. Let me know in the comments, by the way, are you going to get the standard edition sets of these, or are you going to stick with the limited edition, or are you someone who missed out? Let me know your thoughts on this whole re-release idea, because I think this is actually really good, mainly for those who missed out originally on the limited edition sets, but it's also good for the space-saving reasons that I mentioned as well. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. It really, really does help the channel. At the time of recording this, YouTube has demonetized me completely, so any support through likes or comments or engagement would just be really appreciated. I also have a Patreon if you wish to help support me there. Of course, there's no obligation to do that. It's just there if you wish to. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, I'll catch you all next time.